Okay, so we look here at the setup now, Stephen. We can see on the left-hand side, the arms here very much sort of extending down straight from the shoulders, and almost a straight line there from that right shoulder down through your elbow and your hands through to the club shaft. The problem with that is that the control you've got of that putter isn't going to be as good as it needs to be. And we can see when we hit this putt now, as you settle into your setup, we swing the golf club back and a twist and rotation with that club. So you're striking the ball now off the toe end part of the club. And what that's going to do, at impact, will deflect the club face slightly open, so the ball now will sort of push off out to the right. And then your kind of instinctive reaction is to try and twist the club face. You can see here now, just after impact, how much rotation's in that face. That club face now level with your left foot is kind of almost aiming back at the left foot. It's almost about a 90-degree rotation there with that putter. And that over a very short distance is going to be very difficult to actually get the golf ball to go to where you want to go. When you think where you're aiming there, where your line on the putter there is pointing, I would say is probably somewhere here. And then where the ball actually goes to be hit, if that's going over a hole that would be there, we've missed the hole. And that's only a sort of 2 or 3 foot putt. So ideally what we're looking for, as you can see on the right hand side now, a much more kind of relaxed sensation with your arms into the side, holding the golf club in that kind of L position there. Nice and relaxed with the arms as if you're sort of holding a book or a Kindle or knife and fork or anything of that kind of nature. Just a relaxed position with your arms. And then from here we can see now as you swing the putter, there is minimal, if any, rotation at all, because the movement now is coming here from the top of your shoulder blades, that sort of T-bar across your spine and your collarbone there, just rocking the club back and forth. And then we simply tip forward into position and get yourself down to the ground. That's a little bit low there for you, just in terms of your back. So what we'll do now is you'll see in this next sort of clip as you get into the golf ball, rather than being quite so over, there's just a little bit of a rise up there. But that's absolutely fine now. We've still maintained that kind of angle in your elbows. The club now is more into your body. You've got much more control now of this golf club. So when the club swings back now, we can see the strike more now from the middle part of the golf club. And in terms of the rotation, or lack thereof, shall we say, of the putter, that putter now is swinging more and more through the line towards target. And as we can see, yes, there's a little bit of a twitch, but the quality of that putt there, holding 15-20 footers for fun, will always be nice, Stephen. Okay, so we can work on that setup, get that body in a better position. And what I would actually do in terms of practice is actually make as much practice time as you can doing this movement here now. With that club's up in front of you, just doing this, so you really get the feeling of how you and the putter kind of interact and get it swinging on that kind of arc and that curvature that we can see it sort of swinging on there. It's kind of curving around a sort of an arc here as it goes around like so. And there's no twisting with the club face, and at no point are you worrying about what the hands and the wrists are doing. You said in the past you twitch the club, as we called it, and therefore you're setting up over a putter to try to not twitch it. If we can just think, right, the club's out in front of us and we're going to move the club now because of these muscles, the other stuff just sort of falls into place. And again, a much more relaxed setup, smoother motion to make it a lot easier for you to start that ball on line, strike it more consistently, and eliminate that twist within the actual swing itself. So get some practice in. Hopefully these putts will be becoming more and more common, going in the hole like so, rather than these little tiny ones twitching off the side there, and you being forced to make that massive adjustment with that putter. So hope that makes sense. Any questions, obviously you can give me a shout soon, and I will speak to you soon. Cheers, Stephen.